Well, the summer before college, I had like massive lymph nodes on all over my neck, and there was even like a spot in my chest that if I pressed on it, it hurt. And I remember like telling my mom, I was like, I have this spot in my chest, like if I press on it, it hurts. And she was like, well, don't press on it then, because like it was just a random spot and it didn't make sense. And then I was also extremely tired. Like I would wake up, nap on the train to work, sometimes nap at work, nap on the way home from work, come home, eat dinner, nap, and then go out with friends. And I was just like constantly tired, and that's not really like me. Like I was usually pretty awake and lively, but the lymph nodes were the main thing. So I ended up having to go get those checked out and biopsied, and that's how we ended up finding out what it was. Then I had to run more tests, figure out the staging, and then we started chemo as soon as possible. So I ended up being stage 3, and then I had to have chemo for 6 months, about 6 months. And I got it every 2 weeks. And so basically I ended up staying in school, like full-time student throughout the whole thing. So basically the main thing was just like, from now on, like I was extremely tired all the time. I was nauseous. So the hardest thing was like getting up and forcing myself to like go to class and like work out and things like that, because you were gonna feel like shit no matter what. So I was like, it was easier if I just did things. So daily life was just harder. It was harder to like get out and do things and talk to people because I didn't feel like doing any of it, but I had to. Well, even though I went through 6 months of chemo, honestly the hardest thing is losing your hair. Especially, I just had like long, brown, beautiful hair. I loved it before. And so it slowly falls out, and it's just weird. Like you'll just run your fingers through your hair and like clumps will fall out. Like I would go straight in my hair and I'd have to have like a trash can next to me because hair would just slowly come out. Luckily I had really, really thick hair, and like I still do, so it took longer for it to fall out, but it was like 3 months of my hair just slowly falling out and just getting thinner and thinner. And then I started getting bald spots, and once I like couldn't really cover them up anymore, me and my mom just kind of shaved it. But I got a wig and I absolutely hated it. Like I hated wearing it so much. It was so perfect, and it was weird because like I didn't feel perfect. Like I didn't have eyebrows, I didn't have eyelashes, my skin was pale. It was weird, but my hair was absolutely flawless. And it was like not a look that I was really going for. Like it made me feel like a Disney princess, and that was not something I was interested in. So I think I wore my wig like 5 times total, and it cost like $2,000. But I don't know, I was always jealous. You're always jealous of other girls' hair. And like I loved to do people's hair because I didn't have hair to do anymore. And I still do that now because I'm like, my roommates have like long, beautiful hair. And I'm like, I wish that can I straighten it? Because like I wish that I had your hair. Like I wish I had hair to play with still. I'm like slowly getting there. But going through chemo, I changed my diet because like there's the paleo diet, which is just really strict eating kind of. And there was all these like random little studies that said like it helps tumor growth, like to slow/stop tumor growth. So I ate that way, and I don't know if that actually had any part in it, but either way, like it was nice to be able to control the food going into my body, considering I couldn't control the drugs going into my body. So if anything, after I've been healthier, because it's weird to feel out of control of your body for so long. Like these drugs were just being put into me, making me feel a certain way. So as soon as I was done, it was nice to be able to put the food that I wanted to in my body to make me feel a certain way. And if anything now, I don't take much medication, if any at all. Like I don't even like really taking Advil and things like that. Just like I don't like taking drugs anymore because I had so many pumped into me for so long. So.